All right, here we are. Friday afternoon, about 2 o'clock. I'm at the Mollyhugger Hill parking lot. I'm headed down to Beech Bottom where I'll meet Mike, my brother-in-law. He'll be coming later. Anyway, I'm gonna start on down the trail and get set up. And I think the next interesting thing will be the big poplar tree. And anybody that's hiked this trail will recognize it. I think I'll pick you up again at the big poplar tree. Now, I know you can't tell from this phone camera, but it's a steady downhill pretty much all the way to Beech Bottom. But we dread coming back tomorrow. But we'll stop at the big poplar tree when we get there. There's the big poplar tree. But there's a 8-mile loop, and it's called a big poplar loop. Anyone who's come this trail, the other side of that big poplar tree, it looks like it's been trying to heal itself, but there you go. And you guys that did the through hike with me should remember this horse's head tree. Okay. Made it to the campsite, across this little bridge. See this water we got? Water's just clear as a bell. Okay. I said Beech Bottom is at the bottom. That's true, but the trend is downhill, but if you're going from point A to B and you're going up and down, and you end up at the same elevation, that's no gain. But going up and down, oh man, that's brutal. So I don't know, no elevation gain on those kind of hills, but it still causes you to huff and puff, at least me. Good morning, my friends. It finally rained on my tent last night, and it was no leaks. But I got an update on the pullout for you for this Lanshan Pro tent. I'm gonna show it to you now. I noticed last week I have a step stake that's octagon, if you can see right there. And why I mentioned that is because if you just loop it like this, see it pulls real easy, and you don't have any resistance. So what I do is I put one loop in it like that. See, now I can pull it out, adjust it, and see that kind of puts a little resistance so that it don't move. But that's just a quick update. Thank you. Now I just chamoised off my tent and my tarp. And that's guaranteed it's going to rain again today. Mike and I decided to stop and take a break and have some trail mix. A mile uphill, I don't care who you are, a mile uphill is going to make you huff and puff. But what it did, it reminded me of a TV show years ago called The Twilight Zone. Some of you guys old enough to remember it. But my dad was always land crazy. He wanted land. But anyway, this particular show, the guy made a pact with the devil and give him a foxhole shovel, just a little shovel, and said he could sell his soul and have all the land that he wanted, all the land that he could mark off from sunrise to sunset. And oh my God, he went crazy. He'd go half a mile and dig a hole. That was the marker. Anyway, he made a big old circle, and he had to come back to where he started to close the deal. And he got about 50 yards. Anyway, he fell on his knees. He's looking back at the sun. It was going down below the horizon, and he started crawling. He made it to the last 10 feet. He'd look again. There was just a little shimmer of sun light he still had left. So he crawled to the end, and about the time he jabbed that shovel in the ground, closed the deal, all that land was his. He died. Coming up that hill, I swear I know how that guy must have felt. Oh my goodness. There's the truck. Ooh. Oh man. Hey Mike.
Nice.
Good. Thank you, Mike. I gotta call the office, okay?
Oh, okay.